Guys, how you doing? My name's Tommy and I am with Z Grills, bringing you another simple, easy to follow recipe that you can do at home. On today's show, with the holidays quickly approaching, what better time is it than to get out the old turkey breast? And look, I am not talking your grandma's turkey breast here. We are going to kick these bad boys up a couple notches with a little bacon. So look, you are going to find two types of turkey breast in your local market. One is going to be completely like this, which is going to be in the wrapper off the bone, and the other one is going to be on the bone. Both of them will work just as well. But look, at this time, let's turn our attention down to the board. Let me show you exactly what we're working with. All right, guys, look, welcome back. And as you can see here, we got two very different looking breasts. One's a little beat up in chunks. I mean, hey, it is what it is. That's why you want to remove that wrapping around it. You got to see what you're working with. You got to get enough seasoning on the breast. And no problem, we will get them to work. It'll all cook the same. And when we slice it up, it'll all be delicious. All right, guys, look, you got your turkey breast all laid out. It is all cleaned up. The first step you got to do is you got to pick out your rub. Those who follow the show know that I love a 16 mesh black pepper with granulated garlic and kosher salt. I mix this up by the batches. That way I have it in the cabinet. Whenever I need it, it is good to go. I will leave some information down in the description. You can go right to Amazon, pick up the bags of pepper, 16 mesh, kosher salt. If you don't have it, granulated garlic, and mix yourself up a batch. Again, this is going to be your go-to rub for most items that you smoke. Alrighty, so look, the first thing we got to do, we have our turkey breast all laid out. It's all cleaned up. We removed the skin. We've already got our pit fired up to 300 with cherry pellets. So what we're going to do here is just apply the rub. And you definitely do want to make sure you cover all sides of the meat, including the sides. The one turkey breast is going to be your classic turkey breast, and the other two smaller ones, I'm going to get a little bit of bacon and lay some bacon on the top, and let's see if we can that bacon fat to kind of drip over on the breast. Let's see if we can infuse some flavor that way. I mean, you can never have too much bacon, and look, man, bacon on just about anything goes perfectly, so why not turkey breast? The only concern you ever have when you're dealing with bacon is you want the bacon to cook enough at the same time when the turkey breast is done, because after all, their turkey breast is definitely more important to be done perfectly than the bacon. So we will monitor the temps to make sure that the inside of the breast is perfectly cooked and the bacon is crispy enough outside where we can just kind of slice right into it. We will see. Other than that, man, let's get this in the pit, and I will see you guys back in about an hour. So this is one of those cooks where you do want to monitor the internal temperature, as you do not want to overcook it. Unlike like a brisket or ribs where you got a much leeway on a turkey breast, you do not. So I do have an internal gauge inside the bigger breast. All right, guys, I wanted to bring you back. We are about an hour and 20 minutes in, and I can tell you, man, these suckers are looking good. I'm going to take you in for a little sneak peek, and also I want to get a temperature check. I did put some foil underneath off camera as these suckers were dripping, man. I didn't want to muck up the pit too much. Other than that, let's go in together. Let's take a temp check and see where we are. So right off the bat, man, I mean, look at the juices coming from the breast, and I'll tell you, man, they are looking good. We are a little bit under on that one on the left. The middle one looks good to go, and that bigger breast on the right side is going to need a couple more minutes. Yeah. I'm digging that color, yeah. All right, guys, look, as you saw, we're done on one. The other two need probably about another 15 minutes or so. Let me get the one off now. I'll get that off. I'll get that on the board. I'll bring you guys back when I go to take the other two off. And these are looking good. All right, guys, welcome back. And as they say, this is all I am willing to go. We are right at that 157 range. Let's go in, let's get them off, let's get them on the board. We gotta rest these puppies for about 10, 15 minutes. After that, I'll bring you back and we'll take a look. So again, man, notice the juices on the foil. That is a good sign. And also I want to point out, notice the juices on the knife as I go to take this off, kind of leaking down. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know right there you've nailed your temp. I mean, we will get this on the board, we will foil it, and we will let it rest for about 10, 15 minutes. And now here is the bigger breast we will slice open. And I am definitely digging the color, digging the juice. We got a slight smoke ring. I don't know if you could pick that up on camera. But boy, there is nothing like a properly cooked turkey breast. We are talking a juicy, a smoky good. And of course, not to be outdone is our bacon wrapped turkey breast. You know, sometimes not much needs to be said, but I tell you, man, this is definitely looking good. Oh, yeah. So look, what I want to do here is get off a couple slices. We will get this over to the plate and we will plate this bad boy up. Now, obviously, that is a couple sliced yams. We will go with some or sweet potato. We will go with some turkey breast right in the middle. And that is some honey glazed carrots. A couple cranberries to set the mood, and we will finish it off with a little greenery and also some finishing salt at the end. And at that point, we will take this in live for some closing thoughts. Yeah. All right, guys, what else is there to say? I mean, thing of beauty right there comes to mind. Let's get a quick taste test, although I've had that already. Let me get one on screen. You know, it's pretty perfect, man. And I gotta say, and we've even got a little bit of a smoke ring, man. The juice is unbelievable. And I have to say, man, anytime you are doing something just like a turkey breast like that, it is pretty amazing how you can get it to come out perfect just about every time. When you got a big bird in the stove, it's a little bit more harder. That said, man, the turkey breast on its own is easier to nail. There is no doubt about it. You got to check your market. You got to find these things, or you can even go online like at Crowd Cow maybe or Wild Fork and get one or two delivered. They're not that expensive. And enjoy a turkey breast that is supposed to be enjoyed. It is nice and juicy for sure. All right, guys, again, my name is Tommy, and I appreciate you all for watching. Don't forget, down in the description, this recipe will be right on the blog on Z-Grill's website. Just follow that link, print it out, and you are good to go. Also, don't forget the Z-Grill's Facebook page, the Instagram account. You got all the resources you need. Keep you smoking all winter long. Again, I appreciate you all for watching, and as always, if there's anything you want to see, leave it down in the comments below. I do read all the comments, and until next time, we will see you soon.